When it comes to video games, most people equate greatness in a video game to things like storytelling or mechanics, gameplay, graphics, and that's all fine and well, and I agree that those things are crucial to making an amazing video game, but a lot of people forget that, in my opinion, audio quality is just as important as a lot of those other key features in a great video game. And if I'm being honest, audio I don't think is talked about enough. Like, yes, people will talk about the soundtrack and how amazing a soundtrack is, but how great was the audio or the audio quality in a video game? And, if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of an audiophile. I really do feel like audio plays a huge role, not only just in things like video games, but everyday life, the quality of music that you're listening to, or even using your cell phone, which is basically a mini computer in your hands. And, a lot of people just kind of throw that by the wayside, and they don't really care as much as I think that they should. And so a company reached out to me to review a product, and mind you, I don't normally review earbuds because this is a gaming channel, but if I'm being completely honest, a lot of us again forget how important audio quality is when you're playing a video game. And so today we're going to be doing a review of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. Again, these were sent to me for free for the purposes of review by Raycon, and I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. Again, I don't normally review, earbuds or headphones, audio equipment when it comes to gaming because this is a gaming channel. But, honestly, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, audio quality is very important. And another reason why I think earbuds are really important in today's gaming atmosphere is because in this day and age, gaming has become more portable than ever. I mean, there are so many game consoles out there now that are hybrids that you can either hook up to your television or take on the go. And I was thinking to myself, well, I know Raycon is highly reviewed. A lot of other YouTubers that I enjoy watching have been sponsored by them. They advocate for this product. They think that they're a really good quality product. And I thought, why not? Those are gaming channels. They enjoy them. And in a day and age where video games are more portable than ever. And yes, we've always had portable gaming dating back to the 80s. I understand that. But now with these hybrid consoles, or basically essentially these mini PCs in your hand, what better thing to pair them with than a quality pair of earbuds? And so when they wanted to send me a pair of these, I was pretty excited because if I'm being completely honest, I've never owned my own pair of earbuds before from any of the competitors out there. So I wanted to give them an honest look and really test them out and see how they performed when it came to playing video games. Because in case you didn't know, or you couldn't tell by the background of my game room, I'm a huge nerd and I play games all the time. And my family is filled with a bunch of nerds. My kids, my wife, we all love video games. And, honestly, it's not everything, but if a game has bad audio, it really kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. And, when you're playing some of the biggest titles out there, and especially when you're playing them on a handheld device and you're taking them on the go, you need good audio, man. You're out and about, the hustle and bustle of your everyday life, whether you're commuting for work or on your, you're on your break, you're on the subway, you're on the BART train, and you're trying to get to work, or you're just out and about running errands, or you have some time to kill, or you're at an airport, or you're in the waiting room of some business or hospital or something. You should have not only quality gaming experiences, but you should have quality audio as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience using the Raycons, and you can be a judge for yourself. And I'm just going to tell you about a couple key features that the Raycons offer, and we'll go from there, and you can be the judge for yourself. So not only did Raycon send me a pair of their everyday earbuds, but they also sent me a cool protective silicone case for the outside of the earbuds themselves. And they come in different colors to fit everyone's taste, so you can get different color earbuds or different color silicone cases for protection. And you're probably asking, okay, well, what comes with them? So inside the Raycon box itself, you will get the instructions right here. And in the instructions, it also has a QR code that you can scan with a more detailed manual. Inside these instructions, it'll tell you all the different features or how to use them, which is, very useful because someone who's never used earbuds before, this was something I had to get used to or something I had to learn, because obviously Raycons or earbuds in general are very small. So you're going to have to use different tapping and holding button presses on the side of them. And depending on which ear you're tapping or holding down, they perform different features, which we'll get into some of the features of the earbuds here in the video in a minute. Another thing that it comes with is a pack of different size ear tips or gel tips for different ears. So according to Raycon, these were tested with over 1,000 ears, basically find different sizes and comfortability when you're basically using the earbuds. And so I had found that the earbud gel tips that come on the Raycons were actually perfect for me. They fit perfectly, so I didn't have to change mine out, but the option is there. Another thing that the Raycons come with is a charging cable. This is one of the only gripes that I have with the earbuds is how short the USB-C charging cable is. Now, I will admit, I am happy that they're using USB-C, especially in this day and age. I hate when devices are still using things like micro USB. It drives me nuts. Why are we still using that in 2025? Couldn't tell you, but devices still use that. And I love that it's USB-C. I think all devices should be USB-C, but that's probably my only gripe is the fact that the charging cable is extremely small. But that's a quick fix if you have another one lying around your house or if you just go buy another one. So this is what the everyday earbuds look like. This is with the silicone case on there. I chose the purple and blue color scheme, and I also chose the purple everyday earbuds because purple and blue are two of my favorite colors. And I absolutely love the way they look. I love the design of the earbuds because they're very small, they're very sleek, they're not obnoxious. Okay, I don't need these giant things like just sticking out of my ear being completely noticeable. And I do have to say, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be completely honest. When it comes to audio equipment, there are certain key features that I look for when I'm buying something like this. And those, I would say it kind of narrows down to three important things. Number one, comfortability, right? You could have the best sounding product on the market, but if it's not comfortable for me to wear, especially being a gamer, right? I'm not going to want to use the product because if it hurts my ears, after a while, I'm just not going to use them and I'm going to look for an alternative. Number two is the audio quality itself. Now, most people might say audio quality comes first, but guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have tried over the years several of the competitors to Raycon, and there's a reason I haven't bought any because I have not been a huge fan of the way they feel in my ear, and I'm just being completely honest with you. So I actually really like the fact that these are very comfortable. They're lightweight and I can wear them for hours without having any issues whatsoever. The audio quality is very good in my opinion. I give their audio quality a solid 8 out of 10. And the third most important thing, and I think most of us care about, is price. Now, compared to their competitors, and one of the big reasons why I have never bought a pair of earbuds before is because they can become very expensive very quickly. The one thing I love about Raycons is the fact that they are affordable. And I think in this day and age, in the economy that we're in, that's a very important factor. The fact that they're comfortable, they sound good, and they are affordable for everybody, those are huge selling points for me. But because this is a gaming channel and gaming is my number one hobby, how do they perform when it comes to gaming? How do they sound? Now, in this day and age, we live in a world where hybrid gaming on the go has become the biggest thing in the industry, right? You have consoles that you can literally take on the go or hook up to your television, and they're basically portable PCs, mini computers in your hand. And everybody's busy, man. Everybody's working, everybody has school, everybody has life. You're on the go, you're running errands, you're sitting in a waiting room somewhere, you're in a hospital, you're on the BART train, you're on the subway. You're gonna take these games with you, And honestly, what better device to pair them with than a pair of Raycon Everyday Earbuds? I'm being completely honest, like these things are super easy to set up. They work with any device that supports Bluetooth, so they're super simple to use. I had no issues hooking them up to my game consoles. It was not a problem whatsoever. So as long as your device supports Bluetooth, these Raycons will work with that device. One of the key features that these everyday earbuds have is the fact that they have a thing called active noise canceling, and you can actually turn that on and off by using simple taps with the right earbud itself. And then another feature I really like is with the left earbud, you can actually use taps to change the different audio settings while using the earbuds. So there are different ones that will change different EQs. One is more of a pure sound, one is very bass heavy, so on and so forth. So depending on the application that you're using them for, whether you're gaming, using them for phone calls or Zoom meetings, or if you're using them to watch movies, you can easily change the sound settings with a few simple taps of your left ear. They are also dust and water resistant, which is nice. I'm not saying you might sweat a lot, but hey, it probably helps that if you do sweat or, if you get them a little wet, if you're out in the weather, you don't really have to worry about it because they are water resistant, which is also a nice feature. Another key feature that I really like about these is the battery life on these things is really, really good. The chances of you sitting down in one straight shot and draining the battery on these things completely is not going to happen. But in case you're wondering, 10 minutes of charge time gives you an hour and a half of battery. So like, let's say for sake of argument, you forget to charge them the night before, and you're about to go out for the day and you're like, oh crap, I forgot to charge them. You literally plug them in for 10 minutes, plug them into your car, plug them into maybe a portable battery, and 10 minutes of charge will give you an hour and a half of use, which is really nice. So I definitely applaud them on the battery life on these things. That it's really, really awesome that the fact that you don't have to constantly be worrying about charging these things all the time, especially if you're a hardcore gamer that likes to play video games for hours on end. Chances are you're not going to go through a full battery in one sitting. Another thing that Raycon offers as a company is a 30-day happiness guarantee. If you don't like them, you can return them and get your money back. That's always nice. I think that what makes companies great, aside from the product itself, is the customer service and the quality assurance of their product. I mean, they clearly believe in their product so much that if you buy the things and you don't like them, in 30 days or less, you can send them in and they will refund your money, which is actually really cool of them to do. So I applaud them for that. Another feature I actually really like is the fact that the earbuds themselves are magnetic when they go inside the case, the charging case. So that way you don't have to worry about losing them or, whatever. I'm clumsy. I am, scatterbrained sometimes. And I feel like with something this small, it's definitely a feature that helps me not lose them. It also comes with a little wristlet right here that, hooks onto the case itself so that you could, maybe tie it to a backpack or, put it on your wrist and basically not lose them. Maybe even have them on your keys as well. I didn't even think about that until just now, but that's actually a nice little touch. I'm not going to lie. The silicone case itself, it feels pretty durable. I feel like if you dropped it, you don't have to worry about scuffing or damaging the case itself. So that's nice. And like I said, these things come in a variation of different colors to fit everybody's tastes and style, which is really nice. So yeah, I absolutely love the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. If I'm being completely honest, if I was going to rate them for gaming, I give them a solid 8 out of 10. I've enjoyed playing them portably and playing them with some of my favorite titles on multiple different platforms. They have been a very easy, user-friendly thing to have in my setup. And I highly advocate for them, man. I really like the product. I do think that they're solid. They're comfortable, they look good, they feel good, they're affordable, they sound good, they're easy to use, and they make it kind of user-friendly, and they kind of make it easy for everybody with the instructions, man. You can't really go wrong with a product like these. I definitely think that compared to the competitors on the market, They are definitely an amazing product, and I want to thank Raycon very, very much for sending me these again for free for purposes of review and sponsoring today's video. If you guys are interested in picking up a pair of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds, there will be a link down in the video description below that you can click on to save money on checkout, and you can, basically walk away with a pair of these for even cheaper. And I want to thank Raycon for that as well, for giving my audience an opportunity to save some money on a really great product that I think is fantastic. And honestly, I'm going to keep using them, and I really enjoy them, and I'm glad that they sent them to me. So guys, if you're interested, again, video description down below, there will be a link for you guys to save some money. And Raycon, thank you again very much. If you're a gamer on the go, I think Raycon is for you. Definitely worth checking out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't do review videos very often. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I don't review every product that I get. If I get something in the mail, I'm willing to test it out, but if I don't like the product, I'm not going to lie to my audience because the item was sent to me for free, or if I was paid to do the review. If I don't like a product, I'm just going to be honest with the company and just tell them, hey man, I don't like them. I'm not going to waste my time doing a video. These were worth doing a video on. Honestly, I really enjoy them. I like the features. I like that they're user friendly. I like the battery life. I like the price. I like the look of these things. I like the sound. Everything about them I've enjoyed. I don't really have any gripes. Again, the only gripe I have is the really short USB-C charging cable that they come with. But again, that's an easy fix. Nowadays in 2025, most of us have a USB-C cable lying around the house anyway. So guys, again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content here on the channel, and I appreciate you watching. If you like video content like this, whether it's retro gaming, modern gaming, product reviews for gaming, consider hitting that subscribe button, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Do you own a pair of Raycon earbuds? If you do, let me know what you think of them down in the comments, and let me know how you feel audio plays a role in gaming. How important is it to you for a game to sound good? Not just only look good and play good, but sound good. All right, guys, this is Wrecked signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, happy hunting.